Trust Lubor to take a simple test and
What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Jordan A.
I better get to it.
Back in the building playing the front runner for Game of the Year 2023, in my opinion. Final Fantasy 16. We on a little side quest here.
A question. I need to know what makes a good
You a blacksmith or something?
Something.
Fair enough. First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block.
So a knife that stays sharp.
Doing a little side mission here. Carving out a niche.
Made from the stoutest stone.
Niche, however you want to say it.
The baths are, closed for scrubbing. Please bear with us a little longer.
All those years of toil. Every
Are you all right?
The baths are closed. On second thought, perhaps you are just what I...
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business. The baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalimil. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the... But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you. Go to Dusnoff. Oh, well, then my goose is cooked.
Alright, so that's another side mission. We're not going to take that on right now because I'm not going to prioritize it.
Ah, they've opened the gate.
Lubor was true to his word.
We're going to get this one out the way first, and then we'll come back and we'll help him with that.
Sorry.
Hunter.
I have a question. Can you...
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle. Your knife snaps every time you use it. You'll be spending coin as fast as you make it.
Thank you.
All business, eh? Man after.
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
Just look at the details. Lights and pods.
So,
Needed to
head back, we'll get this one done. Ooh.
So, you learn anything useful, or...?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp.
All the cook said was that he need too heavy and they...
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his... That can't be right. I've bandied enough words with... No. We must...
No doubt you're right. I have to make a start soon.
Agreed.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The trouble is, it's either meaning someone is going to be disappointed.
Is there no one else you can turn to?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. A merchant, a favourite of Forge Master Lubor's. I bet she'd know a
Alright, so he's gonna go find her. Search the desert for a metal trader. Easy enough. I like this desert area. It's my favorite so far. The wide openness of everything so far, and you know, some of the combat. Town is vast. Even though I haven't found a place, you know, spend on my guild unless I want to buy music or whatever. So.
Any luck?
Well, I asked her, but...
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like, they're just not that fine. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, but adamantite ore is unique to Ash.
And it's beyond...
Unique to her. Are there any materials unique to Dalimil?
So what are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron, but he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a...
If it's cheap metal you're using, then... Folk first settled Dalimil to get it in hand. If you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drop...
Bloody hell! I don't suppose you know the trick.
It's hardly my speciality, but...
Looks like I've got some learning, Clive. I hate to ask after all that you've done.
The limestone? Besides,
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces.
then I suppose I'll meet you back at...
Right you are.
So,
So, do you crush it up, or just throw it in the
so we'll head back to the town. Give Clive a good run off here. I don't use my chocobo enough. Be running on foot just in case I run into something, a beast or whatever. So another simple fetch quest, but we're gonna take care of it, and we're gonna do the bath quest after that. So we'll head on over here.
Silver platters. Sweet inside.
Find
We can make our way back to the fang.
Alright, look like it's on the outside of the gate.
We should get going soon. Do you have...
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang.
Just then, allow me to share a Drake's Fang is currently... Talmeki and Waloed are allies, and as you... But no nation has ever before allowed a...
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for... If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. I've lost one Cid already.
I don't plan on dying.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
A bit of a hint. A little cutscene, but you know we're not going that far just yet.
Should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
Here's some limestone. So just another
One rock looks a lot like another.
fetch quest.
What Sava needs.
Let's make our way back.
Finally, we'll be able to get what's
And I'm gonna do this one over here with the bats as well.
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Fresh bread.
Light meat and dark.
from the oven.
Fresh from the grill.
So we'll see what we got here.
I wasn't sure how much, but I hope this is a...
You are one of you and that merchant boat. She's got now. Time to see if luck. A knife forged from the very rocks of Dut.
It's a fine-looking...
That sounds like my cue.
I'm sorry, forged.
Let's take a look. First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving? What do? It's sharp-ish, and it's heavy. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll... It looks like someone paid a visit. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but...
And I was so certain
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick. Next question. How much do you think I would charge?
Well, if it took... I would...
And who would be able... The butcher? The hunter? Dalamilla's home to humble traders, not rule number one in any business.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is I'd say you're worth keeping around a little. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an...
I will. What would you do?
I'd do what I always do. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure. For the hunter, I'd make it. For the cook, light as a... And for the nobleman...
There goes a mark.
It looks like congratulations.
I couldn't have done it with so much for the spirit of Dalamil had meaning. I had you.
You've passed your test. That's all.
And when I do, I'll craft.
What am I gonna do with a carving knife?
I hear you and the Master are working together now. Glad to have you on board.
Live. Farewell now.
Some info he going to give us. We'll come back and get it later. For now, we're going to jump right on this other side quest that's right here in front of us. This man is having a problem with his business with the baths and the water or whatever it may be.
Everything I've worked for. All those years.
You all right?
The baths are on second thought. Perhaps
That depends on...
I'd have you. I've no doubt, but I can't. I'm bound to the.
All right.
Wonderful. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulfur will gut these baths, are all that keep me from my livelihood.
Hot water.
Just look at the hanging lanterns.
So this is also outside the gate.
We should get going soon.
Well, the thing that I can't say I was hoping for it because I know it's super old school and it's past its prime, but you know that feeling of walking around and not seeing anything, and then all of a sudden, you're in the fight with an enemy. I think all of that went away, if I'm not mistaken, Final Fantasy 12. You know, where the enemies was on screen and they had a line that show you where to target and what to target. At the 12, it was all, you know, 12, 13, 13, 2 and lightning returns, and 15. You know, the enemies is always on screen, and you could always see what you was coming up against. Who was this guy?
Something awful's taken up residence in the springs. You'll turn back if you know what's good for you.
Oh, okay. What's going on? See what's down here. We ain't gonna get that just yet. We're gonna take these guys out.
By the flames. That explains the heat. This one. Now, Torgal! Go, Torgal! Torgal, kill! Too slow.
That was interesting. We gotta see what symbol means. Let me upgrade my abilities as well.
Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
Potion, nice.
Ready, go?
Jump on the chocobo. Get back quickly so we can make this video not as long as it needs to be.
Come on, go. You deserve a rest.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
I'll look at that in a minute.
There he is. The man. I was hoping we'd be seeing you. The baths grow more bearable by the moment. It won't be long now before...
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did...
Not what I expected.
You tell her... That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here. Right. It's high time I got back to work with a little...
Nice. And we will make that a video, YouTube. It's your boy Jordan. Hit that like and subscribe button because I'm retired. I ain't got no job and nothing else better to do.